Is this kind of like what you have at your house? I mean, there's what, 6 remotes here to operate no telling what, and you just about have to be a brain surgeon to figure out exactly how to use them. Well, there's a way to alleviate all these and turn them into one simple remote. And that's what we're going to show you today on this edition of Shop South Mississippi. Talking to Walt Reardon with Gulf Coast Audio and Video. How are you?
Hi there.
Good to see you. Now, tell us a little bit about Gulf Coast Audio and Video, what it is, and exactly what you do.
Well, we actually started about 10 years ago just to do video calibrations, but we started having people ask us over and over that, well, can you hook this up? Can you connect this? And then, oh, by the way, well, can't you get these TVs are really terrible. We'd rather have somebody, you're telling us this is bad. Why can't we buy it from you? And you pick out the right TV for our situation and our budget and everything. So that's how we got into it.
Kind of mushroomed, didn't it?
Yep, it mushroomed.
Something simple went to something really, really big. So I can remember when it used to be Gulf Coast Audio and Video Calibration a few years ago. Well, what we're going to show you today is exactly how, as I said, you can get rid of all these remotes and turn it into something simple. Starting out, Walt, let's say, I know you can go into a home that's already built, but you also can go into a home that's just starting to be built and pre-wire everything, work with the owners.
Right. It's really critical that people tell us as soon as they know. We've gotten several people that are leased, seeing our commercials and say, okay, we know that we need to tell you, and so we're glad we called you. We're getting ready. The walls are going up next week. I go, oh, well, that's better than telling us after the house is built. But yes, we want to be in there at the beginning if we can. Now, if you already have a house that's built, we can set you up usually anyway. So let us know, free eval.
This takes a little bit more time.
Yes, but if we can get there at the beginning, we can pre-wire, we can set you up, depending on what your budget is, with pre-wire so that you don't have to do everything all up front. But if you decide 3 years from now, 5 years from now, Walt, hey, we need to do this, then I can say, yeah, that's no problem. We're wired for it. So you can spend the money on the wiring now and then add the components later. So we can do that, or we can get you to the final stage where we purchase the equipment based on an evaluation with you, seeing exactly what your needs are, your lighting situation, your budget and everything, and then we'll build the thing, everything from a small system for $1,500 all the way up to the sky's the limit. So we've done everything in between based on what your budget is. So we do that, we can customize it, and all starts with the pre-wire at the beginning. And then what everybody's favorite thing is really at the end is this little remote.
And this is the coolest thing. It really is. That, as I said, you've got like 6, 7 remotes at home trying to do different things, and you can all put it into one.
Yes, and the thing is that we can spend, like in the house we're in now, or some others we've done, we can have $20,000, $30,000 in a budget, and then this little device here is one of the top 2 devices they have. This and the Sonos.
It's the key to it all.
Yeah, because this makes it simple. You can have universal remotes, and universal remotes will simply tell you that it's a TV remote. Now turn the TV on. Now switch the input. You don't need all that.
That's the biggest pain.
Because our clients are busy working the day, so at the end of the day they want to come back here, and I'm going to show you how we can make it easy. We make activities here. Watch TV, watch DVD. Life is simple. Okay, that's what we're going to do with this now, is that we're going to take this here, and it shows you all the activities we can do here and start with. And we're going to say, okay, well, we just want to simply watch cable TV. So I hit that button, hold it like this.
And it sends a signal out to the TV.
It's going to tell the TV to turn on. It's going to tell it to go to the right video input. It's going to go to the cable box. Turn the TiVo, actually is what we have now, turn the TiVo box on, turn the audio receiver on, and go to the right input. And all this stuff, you don't care what it is. The customer doesn't care. They just want to be able to watch TV.
Right.
Now I'm going to go ahead and leave the sound down. I'm going to mute it here for this purpose, but everything is on now. The sound is on, the video is on, everything can be
and so if you wanted to watch something like, if we wanted to...
Right. We have WLOX channel 13. Right here is one of their favorite channels. So we just hit that.
It's in the first position. Boom. I like that.
Of course. That's always the first position everybody asks us for. So
of course.
We'll put it on here, and it goes straight to that channel for you. You can see Carrie there.
Carrie talking about her little trip. Isn't that something?
So the customer tells us what they want this to be, these icons, and they tell us what their favorite channels are. We put them on here, and we're good to go. Now, from here, we can control... we don't make it real complicated, but what we will do is you have a play, fast forward, rewind screen here. We have a play, fast forward, rewind screen. We have the channel numbers screen. But as you just saw, we have the favorites, so we can go to the favorite networks they have here.
And of course, you can do everything as far as if you want to TiVo something or record it,
yes,
and all that.
Actually, when you go to the TiVo Central here, if you look at the screen, you'll see that it pops up and it shows you what your shows are. It says My Shows, and when you click on that, and this is a TiVo to work with Cable One, and we do satellite DirecTV. We just started that, so we can do anything, but a lot of our customers are on Cable One, and we show the if you look at it here, you just find that whatever show you want to watch. Notice, though, that if I click on a show here to watch it, they have a real neat setup that we can do with Cable One, and we can do this with DirecTV 2, where you're actually looking at a show that came from another room. We can come from, if I go down to the very bottom of the screen here,
if you started watching it in one room, you can move to another room and watch it there.
There's the master bedroom where there's a theater I can pull up. You can also see that there's a Netflix available on here, but we also have Netflix available on another device too, which is the Blu-ray. We're going to go ahead and start up the Blu-ray player, and you see how you can actually stream video movies into your house. And that's one of the most popular things we're doing right now, which is streaming both Netflix for $8 a month. You can stream, and stream means you watch it right away. You actually watch the videos right away, when you want to watch them. You don't have to wait for them to download or anything. It just, as soon as you click on it, boom, it takes about a minute for it to buffer enough stuff so you can actually watch it. And right now it's on Netflix. Now from here I could choose the DVDs down here, or go into the Netflix and pull up the Netflix movies.
Just such a great range of choices, and again, with just one remote. And matter of fact, if you want to, you can do it with your Android system as well, with your remote on your phone.
Yeah, and then the Sonos system, like I said, the number one thing we have with this that people are going into is you can control music throughout your house off of this one system easily, and control it to pull it up from the kitchen, from the bedroom, whatever, all at one time you can pull it up. And
it's amazing. Matter of fact, you can go to Sonos.com and find information, or go to your website, matter of fact, get information on all of it and find it exactly. Matter of fact, I want to come back and do another segment with you sometime just to talk about this Sonos system, because it is absolutely unbelievable. If you want some more information, you can give them a call, go to their website, or call the number on your screen, get an estimate to come out and check out what you have, and just really change your world. Get away from all this. Get to this with Gulf Coast Audio and Video.